Uh, Actually, I'm not ready for this afternoon's saying because our deputy ambassador, the minister, Mr. Li Song, will be here. But as some case, we have the TV interview between Beijing, the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, and our embassy. So because the programs last then beyond our expected, so he can't manage to come. So ask me to on behalf. Actually, we have another colleague from our Consul General in Johannesburg, but sorry. You should say come here. You say good. No, actually, minister should say. Otherwise, our Deputy Consul General, Madam should be on behalf. But I will ask anyone. That matter. Later on, I ask. Will be say a few words. Anyhow, thank you so much, friends. Give me a chance to say a few words. But we have a prepared saying, but I don't want to read that one. But forgive me for I don't want to say in Chinese, but I know some of already our Professor Huang already say in Chinese, so I don't want to take your time. So I just quickly say what I say. First of all, thank you so much to inviting us to coming to attending this afternoon, this morning or this afternoon's function for celebration the official lunch for our number 5 Confucius Institute at the Joburg at the UG. So this is our number 5. We have already the other 4 big brothers representative already here. Thank you. So this is the first one. I will say another one is welcome Professor Huang, our academicians and the 5 members of the delegation. Thank you so much for your takes over the 15 hours flying. Just arrived this morning. So you are, but I'm still hoping for because the program, your itinerary is so scale, but I still hope you can have a look not just for Joburg, but please also take a chance to go around. But I'm sure this time is not okay. But later on, I will speak to direct Professor Jin and also Dr. Pinker, say whether we can arrange another time to come into to the other, like Durban, like the Rose University. They are also very beautiful. Of course, Cape Town and Port Elizabeth is also waiting for you to come to there. So please, Professor Huang, take another time. I definitely promise you I will be here for another year, so we have a chance to. I will, on behalf of even on Professor Lindbergh, will invite you coming here. And the last one, I also say thanks for our friends coming for particularly our pure directors from the other 4 universities. Thank you for coming because this is our younger one, but already born in the July of the 2014, so already 1.5 years already. As a professor to president of the university already saying there are many functions already taking place. Of course, the student numbers are still quite limited, only 56 if I'm not wrong. But I do personally, I think this will be give a chance. Last year, Minister Macheka already announced the officially Chinese languages as a secondary additional language were put into the national curriculum. So you can imagine that later on will be more chances for the Chinese language teaching in the schools in South Africa and the Chinese culture promotion in this country. So I expect our Confucius Institute plus the Confucius classrooms will be play a big role in this regard on this end. And also, I want to add a little bit. I don't want to, because 2 presidents of the university already mentioned many areas. I only want to add one area. It is the people-to-people exchanges program, particularly on the education exchange programs. As the head of the education section of the embassy, my roles here quite clearly as a bridge, as to assistant to our 2 university between our 2 countries. So like Confucius Institute, we already have 5 here, and another 2 is looking for this year. but I don't know, but because their application already submit to the headquarters. But we also have another 3 Confucius classrooms that's also across one in the Pretoria, another in Durban, 2 in Cape Town. But we also have the other in the other part of the South Africa. So in terms of the numbers of institutes or numbers of Confucius classrooms in the African continent, we are the number 1. But also in terms of the learning of the Chinese languages, Chinese culture, South Africa, we are also the number 1. So this is one figure I need to share to you. Another figure I want to add on the tertiary education. That is, we ongoing project. We have the 2-1. That is China, China, Africa. We call the 20+20 project. That is the 20 university in China, another 20 university in Africa, but 2 are in the South Africa. This is one group consortium exchange programs. Another is ongoing. We are looking for. It is we call the 5+5 project. Will take place soon. Perhaps will be happen this year. That is 5. Actually, the 6 including the University of Johannesburg are in there. 6 universities from South Africa. Another 5 or 6 even more universities in China. They are mainly on the postdoctoral and PhD degree level. And also joint research program will be taking place there. So this is another figure I share with you. The last one I also share with you that is the student exchange program. As Professor Linsberg already mentioned, maybe we are after this establishment of the Joburg Youth IC, or CI, sorry. Will be most students will be taking place between our Joburg University and the Nanjing Tech will be taking place. But so far, at the peak time, that is, we have over 4,000 Chinese students and scholars studying and living in this country. While worse, we have around 1,100 South African students and scholars study in China. So you can see this is big in terms of the numbers is already there. But so we are looking for maybe in the future where this number will definitely go. I do say many friends here will be do the contributions. Even already mentioned to me later on, we can see some charity institute already do support selecting the South Africa undergraduate students studying in China. So if later possible, the embassy will be see whether we can find chance to assistance on this regard. Finally, I also will be do suggestions. One to the university, to the UG, and to our Nanjing Tech. That is, the CI at UG, it is as a platform. That's not the end. This is only the beginning. I want the 2 universities to be as a platform to play a big role as this is not only teaching Chinese language, Chinese culture in UG, but also to the community, to the school nearby. I'm definitely sure the headquarters already agree. Our Confucius Institute across South Africa will do another role, that is training the local teachers and also influence the local community. So this is, I ask the CR at UG will be have another function for you. Another one to the university-based exchange programs. As two president of the university already mentioned, last year in December, our President Xi Jinping paid the second official state visit to South Africa and also co-chair the FOCAX with the President Zuma. So our embassy, this year, our main function is to experiment and make something happen by the two presidents or by the state leaders between China and the African continent. So our university definitely will play our roles there, like as Professor Linsberg already mentioned, not only for just the education on languages, but like the marine industry, like the energy, raw material, artificial materials, all we can done on research base. So please, we two university can join hands, and the university between Chinese university and the South African university can join hands. We can do this one. Make the other group as the BRICS, as the BRIC groups, because last year our Beijing Normal University, the chairperson of the chair, Madam Professor Liu is already here, so we can do on this regard. Finally, let me take final say thanks to our local Chinese community, many of the colleagues here, and thanks for our media friends. Thank you forever for your support on the Chinese language teaching and Chinese culture promotion in South Africa. So on behalf of the embassy, on behalf of the education section of the embassy, I'm still looking for even your forever support for me, because I'm right now just myself in the embassy on education area, so I need your help. And wish today's official lunch ever success. Thank you so much. Thank you.